For all episodes and more information, please visit us at marriedmillions.com.
Artis, and this is my wife,
Deserae Artis, and we are the founders of the Artis company located in Atlanta, Georgia. Basically what our business is, it's a two-part business. We do investing, mostly real estate, and then we have a foreign exchange fund that we trade on.
We also are introducing a private equity group to Atlanta, so we'll have a real estate investment group, private equity group, and our fund. All right, we met together on a real estate job, a contracting position in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We were doing due diligence together, and that's where we first saw each other, where we first initiated into conversation and started to learn one another, and that's pretty much how we met.
Okay, how CJ and I met was really by chance and circumstance because I'm from Florida and he's from Virginia. We just happened to be on the same job assignment in Pittsburgh, and when I first met him, I wasn't really attracted to him at first, but he kind of grew on me. He has a great sense of humor, and everybody likes that. So he grew on me, and then I gave him a chance. And where we were working, we just had the opportunity to travel all around the world and all around the States because we were really young, and our company just gave us the opportunity to travel with a lot of leisure. So we spent a lot of time together, and we ended up deciding that we would take everything that we were learning from our due diligence job that we were working on in Pittsburgh and start our own business. And as we kind of got more and more intertwined with one another, it just really made sense to stay together, and we were in love too. and to make a good business team and to be partners. So that's how we met, and that's how it all started. We decided, to work together. Like we said, we had already been working together in the corporate world. So it was something that we were already used to when we decided to start our business. A lot of people ask us all the time, like, how can you guys be together so much? But for us, it was like we were always together because we lived in Pittsburgh, and we worked strange hours in Pittsburgh. I think our hours were like 4 in the afternoon till about 2 or 3 in the morning. So it was so we were always together anyway. So
we traveled together. We did everything together. We traveled together, and we just kind of hung out together. Always ate together, and so a lot of times, a lot of our friends used to say, "Well, are you guys always really together?" Because a lot of people, I guess, just didn't get it. But you got to take into account that we were younger, and then we were in that initial phase of our relationship. So, of course, we wanted to spend a lot of time together. And again, we were pretty lonely up there in Pittsburgh. It was, not the most desirable place for us.
Right.
And but it's definitely a great city for the folks that live there. Well, we make it work because I get to look at this beautiful face every day. So that's how I make it work. That's how I get through the day. But all flattery aside, I think that we really make it work by doing a lot of the critical thinking while we're spending a lot of our critical moments together, or quality moments together. And so what we do is we'll talk about a little bit of business, and then we'll talk about relationship things and just enjoy our time together. So it doesn't really feel like an obligation, more so just a way of life or a quality of life.
I would say that the way we make it work is it works for us basically because we are very different individuals. Like you said, we do a lot of brainstorming together to get ideas and to get the next thing that we're going to pursue together. But when it actually comes down to doing it, CJ is a lot more extroverted and I'm a lot more introverted, and detail oriented. So when it comes to the minute details, it's already a given that I'm going to handle it. I'm going to make sure that everything is in place. And then when it comes out to going out into the public and drawing people in and drawing interest, that's what he does. So that's why it works for us, in my opinion. But I can say that after starting our own business, there were a lot of times when I wanted to stop working together because I didn't think that CJ was sensitive enough as a business partner. So that was something that I really had to learn to understand and kind of just adapt to, because as far as being married to your business partner, it's a different dynamic when it's about business. Your husband or your wife may not be as sensitive as they are when it's just you two being husband and wife. So that's something that you really have to adapt to in order to make it work.